If you own a Porsche, you know that the driving experience isn't just about the flat-six engine behind you or the steering feel in your hands. It is about the environment you sit in. Whether you are driving a vintage air-cooled 911, a daily driver Macan, or a GT3 RS, the leather inside your cabin is a massive part of the car's value and your enjoyment. But here is the problem. Most car care advice on the internet is wrong for Porsche owners. If you walk into a generic auto parts store and buy a do-it-all leather conditioner, you are likely about to ruin the one thing that makes Porsche interiors special, that crisp, dry, matte factory finish. Nothing devalues a Porsche interior faster than shiny, greasy leather. Shiny leather isn't clean, it's actually dirty. That shine is caused by layers of body oils, dirt, and cheap silicone dressings sitting on top of the hide. In this video, we are going to do a deep dive into Porsche leather care. We aren't just going to wipe down a seat, we are going to look at the specific chemistry required to maintain Nappa, Club, and standard Porsche leathers. I'm going to teach you exactly which products the top detailers and Porsche Concours winners use. We will cover the holy trinity of leather care brands, Swissvax, Colourlock, and Leatherique, and I will explain exactly when and why you should use each one. Let's get your interior looking like it just rolled out of Stuttgart. Before we buy a single product, you need to understand what you are actually touching. Porsche generally offers 3 tiers of leather, and they react differently to care. First, there's the standard interior. This is a heavily finished leather. It has a robust pigmented coating stamped with a grain pattern. It's durable and waterproof, but because it's sealed, it doesn't absorb conditioners very well. For this, cleaning is more important than heavy conditioning. Second, we have the leather interior options, often using Nappa leather. This is a smooth finish leather from higher quality hides. It has a much lighter protective coating to keep it soft. It feels incredible, but it absorbs oils and stains much faster than the standard stuff. Third, we have club leather, often found in the Cayenne and newer 911s like the 992. This is a milled Nappa grade. It is the most natural, the softest, and the most expensive. It requires the most delicate touch because aggressive scrubbing can actually damage the finish. And finally, a quick warning, do not confuse Race-Tex or Alcantara with leather. That fuzzy, suede-like material on your steering wheel or seat centers is a synthetic microfiber. If you put leather conditioner on Race-Tex, you will ruin it permanently. We will discuss how to handle that later. Now, let's talk products. Forget the cheap spray bottles. In the world of high-end German cars, there are 3 main players that professionals swear by. Option 1 is the OEM leather route. OEM Porsche Tequipment. If you want to keep it simple, Porsche sells their own White Edition leather care kit. It's excellent. It's chemically formulated to match the pH balance of their factory hides. It typically includes a gentle cleaner and a light conditioner that contains jojoba oil. It's a safe bet, impossible to mess up, and maintains the factory scent. Option 2, the professional standard, Colourlock. If you ask a professional detailer what they use on a brand new 911 Turbo S, the answer is usually Colourlock. This is a German company that actually supplies the leather dyes and repair systems to the factories. For a Porsche, you want the Colourlock mild leather cleaner paired with their leather shield. Note that I said shield, not conditioner. For newer Porsches under 3 years old, the leather doesn't need oil, it needs friction protection. Colourlock Leather Shield creates a barrier that stops your jeans from dyeing the seat blue and stops the side bolsters from wearing down as you slide in and out. It leaves zero shine. It is purely for protection. Option 3 is the Concours choice, Swissvax. If you want the ultimate luxury experience, you go with Swissvax. This is a Swiss brand, and their leather products are legendary in the Porsche community. Their system consists of the Swissvax leather cleaner and the famous Swissvax leather milk. The milk is enriched with vitamin E and glycerin. Unlike cheap conditioners that sit on top, this penetrates quickly and leaves a finish that is perfectly matte but feels incredibly supple to the touch. It is expensive, but a bottle lasts for years. If you drive a modern classic like a 997 or a 991, Swissvax is the gold standard. And finally, a quick restoration hero. For the air-cooled owners, the 964s, the 993s, the G-bodies, if your leather feels like cardboard or is getting hard, you need Leatherique, specifically the Rejuvenator Oil and Pristine Clean. This is not a wipe-on, wipe-off product. It is a treatment. You massage the oil into the seats with your bare hands and let the car sit in the hot sun for 24 hours. The heat opens the pores, the protein-based oil sinks in, and it pushes the salt and dirt out to the surface. It is messy, it takes all weekend, but it can literally save hardened leather that you thought needed replacing.
Now that you have your products, let's walk through the actual process of cleaning a Porsche seat. We are going to assume you are using a standard two-step system like Swissvax or Colourlock. Step 1. The vacuuming. Crucial. Never start scrubbing without vacuuming. Leather is porous. If you have sand or dust sitting on the seat and you start scrubbing with a wet cloth, you are essentially sanding your leather finish. Use a soft brush attachment and vacuum the seams, the stitching, and the junction between the backrest and the cushion. Step 2. The cleaning. Agitation is key. Spray your leather cleaner, like Colourlock Mild or Swissvax cleaner, onto a dedicated leather cleaning brush. Never spray directly onto the seat. Why a brush? Because Porsche leather has a texture. A microfiber towel just wipes the surface. A boar's hair or horsehair brush gets the bristles inside the green of the leather to lift out the dirt. Work in small circular motions. Do not push hard. Let the chemistry do the work. You will likely see the foam turn brown or gray. That is the dirt lifting out. Once you've scrubbed a section, wipe it away immediately with a clean, dry microfiber towel. Check the towel, you will be shocked at the dirt coming off a seat that looked clean. Step 3. The reset time. This is the step most people skip. After cleaning, let the leather sit for 30 minutes to an hour. You want it bone dry before you add any protection. If the leather is damp with cleaner, it won't absorb the conditioner. Step 4. Conditioning or protecting. If you are using Swissvax leather milk, apply a small amount to a cotton or foam applicator pad. Massage it gently into the leather. You don't need much, less is more. Let it sit for 20 minutes, then come back with a clean towel and buff off any excess. The result should be zero shine, just a rich, natural look. If you are using Colourlock Leather Shield for new cars, apply it thinly to a cloth and wipe it on. Do not buff. Let it dry. This seals the surface against abrasion.
There are two specific areas in a Porsche that wreck the most nerves: ventilated seats and leather dashboards. Danger Zone 1: perforated or ventilated seats. Most modern Porsches have seat ventilation, meaning the leather is punched with thousands of tiny holes. The nightmare scenario? You apply a thick cream or white paste conditioner and it gets stuck inside the holes. Now your beautiful black seat has white polka dots that dry hard. It looks terrible and blocks the airflow. The solution? 1. Use a foam cleaner, not a liquid spray. Foam sits on the surface and doesn't drip into the holes instantly. 2. Apply the cleaner to your brush, scrub the seat, and then, this is the pro tip, vacuum the seat again immediately after scrubbing but before wiping. The vacuum pulls the dirty foam out of the holes rather than pushing it in. 3. When conditioning, do not apply cream directly to the perforated area. Apply the cream to your applicator pad, rub it into the pad so it disappears, and then wipe the seat. You want a thin film, not a glob. Danger Zone 2: the leather dashboard. If you take the full leather option box, your dashboard is covered in hide. This is the area most susceptible to sun damage. Over time, the leather shrinks, pulls away from the defroster vents, and delaminates. The care? You need UV protection here more than oils. Products like G-Technic L1 Leather Guard or G-On Leather Shield are excellent here because they provide strong UV barriers. However, be extremely careful about the finish. If you use a greasy product on the dash, the reflection in the windshield will blind you while driving. Stick to the matte finish products we discussed. And honestly, the best product for a leather dashboard is a windshield sunshade. Use it every time you park outside. Danger Zone 3. Race-Tex or Alcantara. If you have a GTS model or a GT3, you likely have Race-Tex. Do not use leather conditioner. It will mat the fibers down and make them look like a wet dog. For Race-Tex, you need a dedicated cleaner like Sonax Upholstery and Alcantara Cleaner. Spray it on, gently scrub with a very soft brush, and then wipe it with a damp cloth. Once it dries, use a clean, dry brush to fluff the fibers back up. That's it. No conditioners, no coatings. To wrap this up, caring for your Porsche's leather isn't just about cleaning, it's about preservation. Porsches are built to be driven, and that means the interior will see wear. But there is a difference between patina, which looks cool and tells a story, and neglect, which looks cracked and greasy. If you own a modern Porsche, 991, 992, 718, Macan, Cayenne, I highly recommend picking up the Colourlock system for protection or the Swissvax kit for that luxury matte finish. If you are rescuing an older classic, order the Leatherique kit and clear your schedule for a weekend. Don't let a $10 bottle of supermarket cleaner ruin a $5,000 leather interior option. Treat the leather with the same respect you treat the engine, and it will last just as long. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into Porsche ownership, maintenance, and history. Drive safe and keep that interior matte.